Freedom isn't free. Freedom isn't free. Say freedom isn't free. Freedom isn't free. What's the price for freedom? I used to believe that if I leave the slums, that would be freedom. No, it wasn't freedom. I was born and raised in the slums of Kampala, in a kingdom called Buganda and a country called Uganda. Growing up in the slums of Kampala also means living and experiencing the injustices of a society that's not free. The corruption, the oppression, the exploitation, and the suppression of the basic human rights. As I stand in front of you today, there are a couple of things I want to talk about. I can only be grateful to be standing in front of you. I was raised by a single mom who sacrificed everything in her willpower to give me, my brother, my sister, safety, to feed us, to educate us on the backdrop of a society that didn't see us. I was just a ghetto child. This means living and experiencing the inequalities of a society that's not free. So as you hear from speakers today like Sam, Jacob, Dimitri, talk about the future of free speech, talk about the future of freedom, please think about me. Think about we. Think about us, the freedom fighters. To those of you that are not familiar with Uganda, on this day in 1962, Uganda got her independence from Britain and became a member of the Commonwealth. But wealth where I grew up was not common. It was common to see the richer get richer and the poorer get poorer, and I was a member of the latter class. I can only be grateful to be standing in front of you today in the land of the free, the home of the brave. Question is, do I feel free? Hell no. Do I feel brave? Hell yes. But how can I be free when you know free, that's not freedom? So what is freedom? Is it to live in a democracy or to be an elite in an autocracy? What is freedom? Is it the money? Is it the power? Is it the 9 to 5 or the 6 figure? Please show me freedom in the bigger picture. Some say freedom is in Bitcoin. Go look on Nostra. Some say freedom is in art, design. Others say freedom is in politics, markets. Is freedom in tech, or is it less or more freedom with AI? I don't know. Truth is, I'm just a freedom fighter, democracy defender, and explorer. Freedom for me is to live where I want to live. Freedom for me is to say what I truly believe. Freedom for me is to be here and be myself. Free me and free we. To those of you that don't know Uganda, for 62 years, Uganda has never seen a peaceful transition of power. Think about it. The current dictator has been in power since 1986. That's clocking about 40 years. Think about it. He made President Ronald Reagan. He made George Bush, Bill Clinton, George Bush Jr., President Barack Obama, Donald Trump. And until today, President Museveni is still the biggest burden of the Ugandan people. So I use my voice as a way to fight for freedom and democracy in Uganda in a language that Ugandans understand best, Luganda. I've now been living in Denmark for about 10 years, and over those years I've got to test a different test of freedom. I went to high school back in Denmark, I went to university, and continue to pursue my freedom and democracy activism professionally. Yes, despite living in one of the most free countries in the world, I am still searching for freedom. Freedom for me is to use tech, to elevate, to innovate, to be a better self, to build a better world. Freedom for me is to be the person that I want to be. Freedom for me, some say freedom is in the sand. Some say freedom is in the burning man. Some say freedom is in the physical world. Some in the metaphysical. So as you listen to the wisdom of Nick, Kat, Elika, Laurie, Maurice, Moran, and Mo, ask yourself some more questions. Are you truly free? Do you have free will? Do you want to live in the free world? Is my lack of freedom or unintentional or unintentional? Let's learn to be emotional. Let's start a revolution of the soul as we chant a new path forward in these uncharted territories. Let's start with freedom, because the search for freedom always gives us hope. And when we have hope, we have a reason not to stop, to take action, to innovate, to dream, to live, to love, and to forgive. Welcome to PopTech 2024, Enchanted Territories. Thank you.